representing the United States of America, Luke the Chef Lessei. He is a WMC Muay Thai World Champion, representing Smokin, Nattawut.
Joe Nattawut entered the fight as one of the most seasoned strikers in one championship, bringing years of world-class Muay Thai experience and composure into the ring. Known for his heavy hands, sharp combinations, and relentless forward pressure, he had developed a reputation for breaking opponents down with precision and power. Having shared the stage with some of the sport's biggest names, Nattawut carried the confidence of a veteran who thrives under the bright lights. This fight was his chance to remind the world that he remained a dangerous force in the featherweight division, capable of ending any bout in spectacular fashion.
Undefeated Luke Lessei immediately comes out firing against Joe Nattawut, attacking the support leg. Very elusive style comes from Lessei. Attacking that inside leg, currently undefeated in his pro career. Here in Thailand, Lessei attacks with a push kick right down the middle.
Right hand to the body by Nattawut for Lessei. He said when idols become rivals, he said he looked as a youngster. Now he stands across the ring from him as Nattawut blasts him with the right. It's going to be an important tactic to slow down this movement of Lessei. Blood on the left thigh of Lessei. Big right hand there by Lessei, but back comes Nattawut. Inside those hands. He just needs one shot to take your lights out. Well, this is one championship, the world's largest stage of martial arts, representing the apex pinnacle of fighting. And these guys are certainly giving it their all here tonight at 17 on Prime Video. Yeah, this is a big spot, co-main event shot for Luke Lessei. He's wearing these punches well, but I don't know how many more of these he can take. He's got to get on that bicycle, avoid standing right in front. Rips him to the body. Another right to the body by Nattawut. Two consecutive right hands. Lessei knows that Joe is a heavy hitter. Has Lessei. He says, I've got the durability to handle Joe's best shots. And Joe is testing his feet early in the first. Lessei did tell us, Mitch, to elaborate on your point as Nattawut coming forward, but back comes Lessei with an elbow. This was expected from Luke Lessei, the newcomer. Right to the body again by Nattawut. As Lessei continues to push forward, not afraid to engage in a firefight here in the first. We're on to the second. Round two, this one is scheduled for 3. Already from the outset, both Lessei and Nattawut. Be able to hit Joe with something quick, ending in a first-round KO, or it was going to be a fight of the year. The second round, nice little elbow formed by Lessei there. Look at Lessei shot. Boy, this is unbelievable! Wow! They are teeing off each other. Elbows by Lessei. He's tougher than a $2 steak. Are you kidding me? Big elbow by Nattawut. The body work by Nattawut. Lessei keeps getting it back. A right hand backing up Nattawut. Nattawut able to punch himself out and get back into the center of the ring. Continues to put hand combinations together. Right, we are getting a definite fight of the night candidate here, if not fight of the year. Lessei's got to move, get his back off these ropes, and he does with a beautiful elbow as he's bloodied up. Nattawut pursuing Lessei, has him in the corner, has his face bloodied up. Lessei firing back. We are approaching the 1 minute mark of the second.
get right back to where they left off. I like that inside leg kick. It is a beautifully timed weapon that disrupts the punching.
Well, there's a reason why Luke is currently America's best striker, very tricky, with a super high fight IQ, and they are just continuing to pound away on each other.
Well, he needs to utilize that IQ here, Ray. He's got to get out of this corner, get back to that technical style that he's known for, because going to that stick.
Big right hand there by Nattawut. Lessei very determined.
Trading elbows inside the corner. Big elbow landed by Lessei as a push kick sends Nattawut crashing to the canvas. Stadium, the mecca of Muay Thai, is showing their support. Look at Joe Nattawut just going at Lessei. Lessei spins Joe around, and then they just start teeing off with the elbow combinations in brutal, brilliant fashion. Look at Joe coming forward with the hands, doing what Smokin Joe does, busting up the face of Lessei, but Lessei frames off, finds an elbow, but Joe just comes right back out. And this is how the round ended, just throwing those bows as Lessei was able to send a push kick right to Joe's chest.
Joe Nattawut and Luke Lessei. This has been so exciting, Mitch, and Lessei digging to the body. The right hand for Nattawut.
He might not be as pretty as when he walked in, but he is definitely winning the hearts of the fans here in Lumpini, and I'm sure
he's still very much trying to turn things around in his favor. Right over the top by Lessei. That's a minute has come off the clock here in the third. Taking to the body again. That has been a key part for Nattawut here tonight, Mitch, is that he's been
to the head. But Lessei's showing incredible durability, eating some of Joe's best shots, and then able to answer right back
to Nattawut.
Great angle creation, beautiful attacking elbow.
Lessei.
Oh, big right hand.
As we see that Lessei pouring it on, he's finding some of that magic that he's had in his career.
Joe looks hurt. Lessei, can he seize the opportunity with 30 seconds to go?
Time is out of the final moments. And Lessei coming forward, a right hand. And we see that Lessei just poured on. He's bringing it right to Nattawut. Nattawut, he's got his back on the ropes. What a tremendous battle between Lessei and Nattawut. Barn burner here in Bangkok. And that's the end. Oh my goodness. What an absolute tremendous confrontation.
Lessei was right when he predicted a fight of the year.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Smokin Joe Nattawut.
So Joe Nattawut hands Lessei the first loss of his career.